Hey y'all, it's Indigo here, back with some Grand Arena action. We're in 3v3 now. Yay. I know a lot of people aren't looking forward to this. I'm not really either. I'm getting kind of tired of 3v3. It's like every other month. But we'll still go through it and let's try to have some fun. So that's probably what I'll focus on, is just doing some fun stuff this season and seeing how it turns out. Let's go ahead and take a look at the board, show you guys how things went. My opponent's already gone some, so I'll show you that, but let's take a look at his top. He's got C up there, he's got CLS with C3PO and 3POC, he's got GOs, he's got an Aura team with Nest in there. So some different stuff, some fun stuff. That CLS team is annoying, I know because I said it. Down south, he's got Beskar Mando and the Scoundrels. He's got Gas, and then he's got a Shock T team with Clone Sergeant, Relic 7 Clone Sergeant in there. So it doesn't look too bad. Like, there's no way he's not hiding a GL or something in the back. You know, something. You don't just leave the front like that and put one thing up top, and that's that. So let's go ahead and start on the bottom. We're going to try and take these teams out, see what he's gotten back, and then make a plan from there. So I'm using my Darth Revan. I don't know what to use, and I think that's what makes this a decent team to put on defense, is a lot of people don't know what to use. So you got Beskar Mando, you know, do you overkill it? What is just enough damage to get through? So I went ahead and blew my Darth Revan here with Bastilla Fallen and Malik. I was thinking about using Malik against his Shock T clones, you know, trying to get a solo in there, but what if I needed that power for this? So you can see by the way the battle is, like, I haven't really done anything. I've got my opening moves in and did all that, but I haven't really done any significant damage. And so that's what I'm trying to do, is just get through these guys, and hopefully I can do enough damage to make something happen. If this fails, I'm really going to be up a creek. I know that much. So I'm trying to go after IG-11, get him out. I don't know exactly what's the best way to go about it, but I was able to take out Beskar Mando right there. Once he's gone, gets a little bit easier. Got a drain life on Queel. And now I'm just taking out IG-11. So 52 banners all in all. Not too bad, I guess. Check this out. So he's set Gas, and he's got Ahsoka in there, which makes good use of her, since, you know, you can split up your teams in 3v3 a little bit more. Not going to need her anywhere else, and she is 501st. I know a lot of people tend to forget that. So I thought, okay, I'll take my Gas in there. He is newly R8. He's the last thing that I made R8. So I thought, oh, he hits hard. He should do good. And I'm getting nowhere. Like, I didn't look at all his modding. But, I mean, dang, he's got 3 standing. And it's down to just my lone Gas. And I'm not doing so hot. Like, things aren't going well. So I got 1 down. Going after Ahsoka. Trying to decide what's just going to get her out. And then he goes, he armor shreds me, counterattacks, yay. I get 1 move off, and it's just not enough to kill him. Like, right there, he double tapped, and then he got his turn and got me again. So that sucked. And I thought, okay, let me throw in First Order, and I'll use Crew's Irresistible Stun to stun him for 2 turns. Yeah, that was great, except he opened up with that AoE, and he increased his cooldowns, so I didn't get to use that 2-turn Irresistible Stun, and now he's just countering my team to death. So there went Executioner, there's OG Kylo right there, and I still have my stun on cooldown, so yeah, that was no good. Don't use that. So now we'll circle back to that, go after that Shock T team instead, and I figured, okay, I'll try this. I know Geos can take out Shock T. I've done it before in 5v5. I've also used the opposite Shock T clones to take out Geos. So Either way, I guess it's risky. But got to use what we got. And this is where I'm going to make the most of them, I guess. And so it's frustrating because you do get stuck on Fives' taunt quite a bit. Can't get around it. Geos, you need all 5 because I think it's Sun Fac that has the Dispel on his basic. And without that, you don't get to get rid of all their buffs, which is the taunt and be able to target who you want. And maybe I could have brought Sun Fac instead of Soldier. Usually I bring GBA, Spy, and Soldier. So maybe I should bring Sun Fac instead. I don't know. I just want to have enough damage to get through and actually do something. You can see how the clone sergeant actually lays down the damage. Like, look at my team. And they're all in the yellow, and I barely made a dent on his team. Tried to take out Shakti, and she's all healed up already. So now I'm stuck going after Fives, so that's what I'm doing, just having to go after him, and he's nice and tanky. Look at that, I lost my Soldier. Alpha's in the red. I got Spies. Spies over their stealth, thankfully. And I was able to summon another Brute, but it is going horribly. So not good at all. Not really sure what to do, if I'm making any progress at all. It really doesn't feel like it. I mean, I'm stuck. I got Spy's big hit right here. Was able to take out Shakti. So I kept it. I stayed with the run. Once I got her out, makes it a little bit better because she's not healing up and helping the team survive. But look, I just threw it on auto. At this point, I'm like, I got her out. I can clean these guys up with something if I have to. But I don't even care. Like, this is not the best counter to use for this. So if you're in a GAC match and you think, oh, I got to take out this team, I'm not recommending this at all. Like, it is hella risky. Of course, maybe if you bring in Sun Fac, it gets easier. Maybe somebody's out there watching and like, oh, if you just bring in Sun Fac, it's no problem. Easy auto, whatever. But I'm struggling here. You can see I got rid of Fives and I got rid of Sergeant right at the end. Not pretty at all, but I got done. And so I just brought in my Han and Chewie with a Lando lead to clean up that lone gas. Go through to the back, open that up. He's got a Hux team, Newt team. He's got GG. And then if you can see it down there, he's got Supreme Leader Kylo with Daka and Zombie. So I knew he had something back there, but there's nothing I can do about it. Like, I don't have the pieces to the puzzle to punch through that Supreme Leader Kylo team. I still have my own Kylo, but I figure at this point, and with the way that my opponent's already dropped some battles, we're going to go ahead and just clear the top. And that way I can clear the top and get the ship zone in. So then my opponent would have to clear 3 zones as well. So we're going to use Supreme Leader Kylo solo to take out his Emperor. And you can just throw him in solo, and that way the Emperor can't link anybody, because it's just one character. So we just got to take him out, keep doing our moves when we get our turn, going after, I guess, the tank, because we want to get somebody out. So try and take him out of there while we ramp up the mastery and all that. I don't know, just poke, swipe, basic, whatever. I don't think it much matters. I don't think anyone's going to be able to kill him. Just got to make sure and keep decent high health and then go into ultimate whenever we get the chance, working on charging up that meter there. I was thinking about, should I basic C right here and try to get his protection gone, get him down a little bit, do the swipe, so charge up that meter some more. Almost got it to full, and so I was debating about using it. It's always a wonder when to use that meter, but if you can get it to full 100, then you're completely safe. Nothing can happen to you. So there we go. Charged it all the way up, didn't need it all the way up, and ended up with 56. So pretty happy with that. For his Geos, there's not a lot of counters for Geos in 3v3. It's pretty frustrating. I mean, there are more, but I went ahead and took in my Traya and Scion and then Sith Empire Trooper just as a tank to help absorb some of the hits. Since my Traya and Scion aren't as tanky as they used to be, I used to just take the two of them and they'd get the job done. But I don't want to chance that anymore. I want to make sure that I get through this zone to get to the back to where his ships are and just try to put as much progress as I can down on the board. Because I don't think I can full clear him. And with the battles that he's dropped, I don't think he's going to full clear me. So we're wrapping up the Geos here. Not much to say about that. You guys know this counter works. You've seen it plenty of times. Just trying to keep everybody alive, healthy, try and get as many banners as I can. But really, I just need to get through this. And that's all I care about. That's going to be my motto for the season is just, let's get through this. So for the last team is that Aura team, and it's got Nest in there. Wasn't sure about Nest, but I saved my Nihilus. I didn't have to use him against the Geos in the last battle. So I went ahead and threw Nihilus in here. I don't think you really need him, but I mean, where else am I going to use him? So I went ahead and put him in here. That way, for sure, I'm not going to get stuck on Nest or anybody and able to take him right out. But you can see Vader's making quick work of the team with his Merciless. And I got him under EP lead, so plenty of turn meter for my side. Yeah, no trouble at all. It was a waste to bring Nihilus there. I didn't even need him. Vader's got the job handled pretty much on his own. So there we go, 53 banners for that. Done with that one. Now's that Luke team. That does not go so well, I can tell you that. So I brought in Padme. Probably shouldn't have done that. It seems like when 3POC is in there, he adds enough to the team to where it's like, makes it worthless to bring in Padme. Probably because he puts the blind up and strips off all your buffs, so you can't build up stacks of courage. But I figured I'd try it anyway, because in threes, I mean, you don't have C-3PO, you don't have Ahsoka on the team. So I thought, you know, we'll see what happens. I'll just put it in there and see if it works. It does not work. Padme, Anakin, and my Relegate General Kenobi are not enough to get the job done. Like they do, you can see that just absolutely nothing. And meanwhile, they slowly whittle down Anakin's health and take him out. Like as soon as Chewie goes, he does that AoE, and you know that can take out your characters. Already they've got Anakin into the yellow, so I'm keeping an eye on him, watching for him, trying to pray that he doesn't die. And I'm making no headway at all, like going after CLS, and I can't get any damage, any worthwhile damage to take him down. He just heals up so fast. That's what makes this team so good. It's super annoying, and you really need a pretty good team to take it out. There's just so much healing and so much damage and everything that they have that, yeah, you can't make any headway with this Padme team. So I just went ahead and forfeited and called it good. Then I figured, since I was already trying stuff and I didn't want to burn good stuff to get through, I thought, what am I going to do with Veers and Piet and Moff Gideon? I have them and they're decent characters and pretty fast. Maybe I can go and do something. I don't know. But really, you can't even get that good of a start with these guys. I thought I'd be able to go and reset turn meter, armor shred, all that good stuff, and keep going. And nope, doesn't work out. They killed one. The other two are on death's doors, so I just forfeited. And so finally, I just went in with my Emperor and then Watt. I don't know that you necessarily need Watt here, but at the same time, if I would have just went in solo and lost, I would have been stuck. And that would have been dumb when I could just use one more character and make sure that I get through. So that's what I did. Brought in my C, just linked up those two, trying to make sure I can get to my ultimate move. And then once I do that, it's over. So they can't hit hard, they can't crit once they're linked. And I'm just waiting until my ultimate meter charges up. And then after that's done, I'll be in good shape. So I was deciding if, is there something I can do trying to keep Watt alive just because it's an extra point if he'll survive. I've already got my ultimate up, so I'll go ahead and click that. I really like that animation. I think it's awesome. And here we go. Look at that. Does his ultimate. Watt's still alive. Ended up with 23 since it was a third round battle. Go through to his ships and look at that. He's set negotiator with Rex, Y-Wing, and Anakin as the starting lineup. And that lineup sucks. Like, I hate it. But, okay, here's my defenses. I set that same CLS team. I set JTR with the bros. He took out my Beskar Mando with Kara and Nest. And then I just had an Asajj team, Asajj, Zombie, and B1. And then down on the bottom is where I put my GLs. I got JML. I've got Rey with the Scoundrels. And then I put a Basti lead with Jedi Knight Revan. And it looked like he struggled a little bit on that. So I think he's stuck there. So I don't have to worry about anything. Like, he's not going anywhere. So as much as I can clear, hey, I'll call it good. It's just more points for later. So here's the back zone. We'll start clearing off some of these teams. And then we'll do his ship battles. For his Grievous team, I'm going to go ahead and use what's left of my Night Sisters. It's not super easy, and it's a lot more scary than trying to use them in 5v5, I think, because you don't have Zombie for free revives, so you just got to kind of feel it out and hope that things go your way. But it does work, and I guess it works more often than it fails, or people wouldn't be doing it. So this is a way you can get through somebody's Grievous team with just your leftover Night Sisters you got. And it's Mother Talzin with Spirit and Daka. You got to have Daka in there because that's the way you're going to bring everybody back. And you got to hope they just all revive when you do that. So they did. You just work on trying to take out who you can, get it down to a lone Grievous. And if you can do that, you'll usually be in pretty good shape. So there went B2 and B1. Got them both out. And I've got all three of mine, standing now, so I'm good. It's just like it is in the 5v5 battles. So now I just got to work on stacking up Plague on Grievous, doing damage. And there we go. 51 banners for that. Made it through with only my Night Sisters, so I'm pretty happy there. Let's take out the next team. This one I saved in case he had Darth Revan, but he didn't set his Darth Revan. So it's Jedi Knight Luke with Shaak Ti and then Hermit Yoda. Put them all together in a squad, and they should do enough damage to be able to take out something good. So I'm using them against his Hux team here. I know that can be pretty deadly with Red Trooper and with Hux giving increased damage. So trying to just keep them at bay. Got him stunned right now. Took out Red Trooper. Now I'm trying to go after Hux and get him out of there. And my Luke does plenty of damage, so I'm not too worried here. I think I'm fine. Now it's just clean up against his crew. And my side's doing pretty good. Everybody's mostly topped up. Shaak Ti's missing a little bit of protection. But that was the best I could do. I got 53 banners there. Pretty happy with that. This one... Ew, this was nasty. Let me show you guys this. So he's got Newt, Jango, and L3. Now I've got my Jango lead. I've got Mando, and I've got Boba. Now, maybe there's another combination that works better. I don't know. I think I set my other bounty hunters on defense. So this is what I had. And usually I use them to take out Night Sisters. But since he didn't set those, I'm using what I got. So I think I'm doing pretty good. Working on getting L3 out of there. Got Newt down. low health. And if you can take out Newt with Jango, he's not going to come back. So that's what I'm trying to do. So check this out. Okay, Mando died once. Now it's Jango's turn. Go ahead, do the burn, take out Newt, and now it's 3 against 1. But it's his Jango's turn. Okay, 3 against 1. I think, hey, I'm sitting pretty, you know. But watch this. It's Jango's turn, and boom, he does the rocket, knocks out my Boba and my Mando, and there's no revive. So Boba doesn't come back, and now it's 1v1, my Jango versus his. So, ugly battle, 47 banners, but hey, I got the win. So, that's as far as I can go on the ground squads, guys. There's nothing that's going to punch through his Supreme Leader Kylo. So, I will show you my ship battles, just because some people like that. I hate the fleet battles. They're annoying. Especially when your opponent puts Negotiator down. I think it's so stupid. Like, yes, it'll get you a few extra points, okay? I mean, I would probably score similarly on a Tarkin fleet. I don't know. But I just hate having to fight a Negotiator. And the mirrors are ugly. So this time, I took in Malevolence. And I did it by myself. That's why I could show it to you now. Because normally if I have somebody walk me through on Zoom, then I can't also record it at the same time. So I definitely wouldn't have it to show to you guys. So I don't know exactly what I'm supposed to be doing and all that. But the name of the game is take some ships out. The more ships I could take out, the easier it's going to be to clean up later. So I got out the Y-Wing. Everybody's got the Buzz Droids, which is great. I'm stuck on a taunt on 5s. So I got to go after 5s. Nothing I can do there. He's got the bombing run, which really hurts. And look at my ships. I only got 2, and they're almost dead. So, not great. I was thinking, what should I do? You know, I still got to take out some of his, but look, his ships are dying off. He called in a reinforcement there. Lando's, I think it is. But already, I mean, I'm in good shape. Like, if I had to clean up from this, I think it wouldn't be any problem. Because they don't have Anakin and Y-Wing and all them, the important ones. Well, I go ahead and bring in a reinforcement, bring in my other Geo, take out one ship. Now he's just got one left to deal with. If I can get him out, I'm calling it good. I don't care. So, just got to get this last guy out and be done with it. And there we go. Basic into the red and basic for dead. And that's it. So 54 banners there. Not pretty, but it's one shot. And I don't even care. That was probably the totally wrong way to play it. It was messy, but I got through it. And now that saves me my Negotiator to go against his other fleet, which is a Raddus. So let's take out the Raddus. And it's, even though he's got Houndstooth in there, it's not a problem because it's Negotiator. It kills everything. So I don't even care about banners at this point because he's not going to see my ships. There's no way. He's stuck where he's at. So I just want to clear it just for a few more points on my end, and then we'll call it good. Trying to take out his Houndstooth. It's a pain in the ass. You know, pretty strong. It's just holding on, holding on. He calls in a reinforcement. Still got Houndstooth there. And focus was taken off of him. So now I can't even get back around to him to take him out. It's pretty annoying. Got to keep going after the clone sergeant here. Now I can hit Houndstooth, and that was enough to take him out. So thankfully that's done. Now I can go after the other one here. Get Resistance Pilot out of the way if I can. Got reinforcements to bring in. We'll go ahead and bring in Plo, clear off all the debuffs. Give some turn meter to the team. And I'm just going hard trying to kill whoever I can kill. I don't care which one it is. I've got target lock up, so we'll switch it over. And there we go. Big hit. And almost got this one down. Right here, I was like, which should I use? I went with the mass assist. since all my days was gone, and I got 66 banners there. So pretty happy with that one. Good enough for me. 66 banners on one fleet, 54 on the other, and I cleared off 3 zones and almost that last one. So that's the best score I can get. About 2,300 points there. And you see he only got 1272. And he didn't attack anymore for the rest of the round. Like, that was it. So not a super exciting first round, but that's how we dip our toes back into the 3v3 waters here. And we'll see you guys in the next round. Thanks for watching my video, guys. If you enjoyed the video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, share your comments down below, and hopefully you'll check out my other videos on my channel. Peace.